What's up, y'all? What's up? We are back on it's Wednesday today, right? Yeah, I'm
Losing track of days,
losing track of time and days.
time warp. Well, I tell you what, a lot of people feel that way. Post pandemic.
Yeah, no, yeah.
For a couple of years, they had us on some weird sleep schedules. They had this weird life schedule. You didn't know if the world's gonna end. They'll be zombified.
That was an interesting time though. Like I don't know, it's kind of. I'm not saying I don't want to go back to that. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know.
And now we're moving past, like, I guess, the lockdown time into the World War III timeline.
Oh yeah, that's right. We on World War III time. We gotta watch out for like I don't know the next Oppenheimer to happen or something.
And yeah, and if people trying to escape to their the normies are trying to escape back into their Netflix queue or their late night talk shows or their shows, they're all on hiatus right now because they're on strike.
Right.
So unless you want to watch some old John Hughes movies on Pluto TV, you're asked out.
Man, you know how far I was at work today and people talking about like they watching, you know what I'm saying, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They going back.
Oh, way back.
They
These
going
cats going to the Eastwood in his in his 30s type stuff. What's going on?
I don't know. I was listening to YouTube videos describing like, you know, the birth and rise of gun fu.
Hmm.
Going back to, you know, discovering you know, the John Woo classics and all that other stuff.
Yes. You know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing people go back in time and learn a little film history because in our modern era, things were getting a little weird, I got to say.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Martin Scorsese started saying, like, oh, Marvel's okay for what they do, but it's not like a real, like, film or something.
Hmm.
And then he got, like, roasted by a bunch of, like, Disney Marvel stands because they're like, how dare you say Avengers Endgame is not a cinematic masterpiece or something and should be in the AFI's top whatever 100 films of all time. How dare you? It's got 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. How dare you? And it's like, bro, he's just saying, like, look, there's like movies that like change people's lives or something.
Right.
There's movies that like kind of change the medium. I guess like Avengers Endgame changed the medium, but it just like inspired more people, more studios to make superhero stuff
It like
that they
changed
can't achieve.
it changed the medium and then they did nothing with it and then they just went for phase 4 garbage.
Yeah. So they didn't even take their own advice, like give the people what they want with the characters they want. They were like, we did that. Let's do something different. Let's like use some characters that people hardly even know about and made up some more that nobody wanted to see.
Right. Characters proven to be unwanted in the comic media.
Right? Imagine the Avengers now. What
Oh,
kind of team they're gonna assemble now? Like
oh
Avengers Assemble is like what, Miss Marvel and
Miss Marvel,
Lady
Captain
Lady
Marvel,
Thor.
Lady Thor, um,
I mean Lady Loki, America
yeah, her
Chavez,
too, and
the
uh,
Captain Falcon.
yeah, that dude is the Falcon. I don't care what nobody says.
But
Anyway,
anyway, yeah, so they roasted Scorsese, and it's just like, I don't know, maybe people need to go back and watch some older films,
true.
of
I
the
mean,
last, I don't know, 40 years, and discover that there was actually film actually existed before Kevin Feige stepped onto the scene. So, and you may like it, guys.
I don't know.
So anyway, we got people in the chat. We got Alpha
Proto,
Proto.
what's up? Alpha Proto, what's up to Mari Cinematic and Sean. Sean is in the chat.
What's
Sean,
happening?
I know Sean was not missing this one.
So anyway, yeah, as the title suggests, we'll be talking about giving our thoughts on the Kai Cenat post I don't know, riot or whatever they're calling it now. What's the politically correct term for this?
Peaceful protest? No, that's something
Yeah,
else. No,
this,
that
a
yeah,
hoedown or something. This
it was, it was a slightly rough gathering. I have no idea what you call it.
right, a spontaneous event, a
It's a
spontaneous.
spontaneous mishap. I don't. wasn't supposed to go down that way. Wasn't supposed to go down that way. So yo, hold on. Alpha Proto's already talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I said I've jumped back and forth on if Kai Cenat should get in trouble for what he did. I defended him, saying how would he know that would right would happen. So on the other hand, with him doing a giveaway, he had to expect some attention.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a question that we've all wrestled with. I mean, he's a young guy. I mean, I guess he had to expect some kind of crowd to form. I don't know if he expected this much because when you're on Twitch and you're beaming your videos out to the world, you really don't know how big you are regionally.
yeah,
You don't know if like all that your viewer count is assembled from people around the country, around the world, and maybe like in New York, some people know about you, some people don't.
right.
Now, I will say, like in New York, they love a giveaway. Like these, they certainly love a sale and they love a giveaway, especially since it's Inflation City up in here,
Yes. I,
and
I mean, before we get into the videos, I will say this. I'm not well versed in Kai Cenat's content. I've always seen like clips, but it's
right?
always just
Like he's
him in that
always
room, just like I don't know. They always clip him like wilding out about something like whatever. I don't even know if he plays games on his stream. Maybe Alpha Proto could educate, or anybody else in the chat could educate us on that. But I sat down and watched one of his YouTube videos. It was like a video on like he had like 6 people on or something like that, and it was just trying to figure out who was the real bigot and they were hidden behind, like they had to ask him questions. I don't know, it was kind of entertaining. But just looking at him and his crew, uh and then seeing the people that showed up for the New York event, uh I don't know. I'd have to say I'm not entirely surprised. Just, but I'm not even saying that it's his fault. I'm just saying, like, different people have different audiences. I guess that's not something you could really escape. I know a lot of people say like, oh, you can't blame the guys for their audience, but I guess certain people graft to certain personalities.
Yeah, I mean, to do certain things, it's hard. Like, if you want to, like, what he's supposed to do, I guess the proper channels was to inform the city, inform the police, or somehow
Hmm.
inform them that they were going to do this giveaway. And then they could set up all the riot gear and they could set up all the barricades and they could do it that way. Or they would tell him, you're not approved and you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
Now that goes against, I guess, the spontaneous nature of a Twitch live streamer. Like you just do stuff. Like if you're
Um.
IRL, you just do stuff. You walk into the Denny's and start like talking to people straight up with the camera in their face. Like you just do that. You don't go call the Denny's manager like I don't know, some old news program like Candid Camera and set up stuff. You just
Right.
do it. So maybe he employed that same strategy with this large scale event, and it was a bad idea.
So before, because I'm gonna jump into this stuff. I propose something else. I propose, as a New Yorker, that this event shouldn't have happened at all. So you're gonna tell a bunch of what I saw was mostly younger people of a bunch of younger people from New York City styled young people, that they're gonna host a giveaway of PS5s. There was no other way that was gonna go down, bro. Like even
Yeah,
if you try to be orderly, like
they're expensive, they're rare, everyone wants one.
right. Well, I mean they're less rare now, but still it don't matter because that's like it's you're telling New York young people
Yeah.
to come
If you're a
through for
kid with no
PS.
income and you want a PS5 and
Yeah,
this guy's going to give it to you right there at a certain area, at a certain time, you're just going to go nuts. Now, I think some people there like brought like some weaponry or some rocks or something like that. I guess their
oh yeah,
strategy
I
was
guess
to
so. There was
knock
some
out the kid that actually received the PS5.
right.
And then that person would, I guess, eventually get knocked out too, and take that PS5 and just keep like rotating the PS5 until the last man standing, like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, or like the Royal Rumble.
Right. I guess that's how that was supposed to go down.
So yeah, so let's get into it. There was some news reportage and some video footage
What did we saw? We saw the
from
news
aerial
report.
cams. I would say we could start with the news report.
I mean, I have your video up right here, right now. I don't know if I should start with that, but
you can do that if you like. It's a
okay.
funny video. It's an interesting video.
Now I haven't seen this particular video. Sorry, Brina's here. What's up?
Hello.
Hold
Welcome,
on. Let's
welcome.
turn this back on. So let's see what we got here. It said after Friday's riots that started at Union Square Park, NYC, possibly a native New Yorker sits unbothered while all hell is breaking loose. A real OG. All right, let's see. Oh, this is pretty short. Let's see. Run that back. Yo, he's just trying to read, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was a funny video. It's like, I don't know. He probably knows, don't make any sudden moves. Don't look bewildered. Don't acknowledge it, and they will leave you alone. Like,
matter of fact, he gonna get a like for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the proper protocol.
Yo, he's just like, and it's all around him too. He's like, whatever.
Correct.
I am trying to read some literature right now. Oh, these kids.
Don't make eye contact. Very important.
Maybe he was scared. Like, I'm stuck. I look up
in the New York City. You don't give eye contact, and you don't scuff anyone's shoes.
Right.
Known in the urban areas known as kicks. Do not scuff anyone's kicks. Correct. It may look like a regular sneaker to you, but to them, they might as well be Armani alligator shoes or something. That's like.
Okay, let's go to the hold on. I know I had something here with the oh, here we go. Got a YouTube video over here. Let's see what they have to say.
An update tonight on Friday's mayhem in Union Square. The public relations company that represents social media influencer Kai Cenat has apologized. AMP Group released a statement saying, in part, we recognize that our audience and influence are growing, and with that comes greater responsibility. We are deeply disheartened by the outbreak of disorderly conduct that affected innocent people and businesses and do not condone that behavior. Cenat did not have a permit with the city before putting out word on social media about Friday's giveaway. Thousands of young people swarmed Union Square, damaging property and injuring officers. More than 60 people were arrested, as well as Cenat, who is now charged with inciting a riot. An update tonight on.
Damn, son had no permit.
Nope, just walking in.
My man just said, "Come through." Well, he thought 5 people gonna show up.
Possibly. I guess even if you do something like that for 5 people, you still got to get a permit according to the law. You know, you got to check it with them to do anything in this world. But certainly something like that, yeah, because you're famous. I mean, maybe
he underestimated his fame. Maybe, I don't know.
I guess to that degree, yes.
Hold on. Let me check my phone and see how many.
You guys got to have millions of subscribers. See, it's like back in the day, like Michael Jackson, he couldn't do anything. Okay, he couldn't go outside without a riot happening. He couldn't go to, like, I don't know what he liked to do, go to KB Toys or whatever,
right? And
go, you know, get I don't know, get toys or whatnot. Couldn't do that without like alerting the toy store or alerting the police that he's going there. They had to shut down the whole store just so he can go in and buy some figurines or whatever.
6.5 million on Twitch.
Yeah. Which is a lot.
On Twitch, that's first of all,
that's a lot.
First to on Twitch,
yeah.
That's a huge deal because you know that Twitch has lesser reach than than this
Yeah,
great
definitely.
program that we call YouTube. So
yeah, well, at least the algorithm will try and do stuff for you. On Twitch, you got to work like 2 or 3 times as hard because Twitch has like, I guess, less resources than YouTube or Google. So he had to like work and earn and work to get that audience. That means his audience is like super engaged.
Jesus,
to follow him on Twitch.
That's a lot of responsibility. I couldn't even.
Now, I can't even say that all these people that were like rioting and going crazy are fans of his. Sometimes these things just get leaked out and they just like tweet each other and message each other like, hey, come through. I heard there's some guys giving away some stuff, and it just goes crazy.
Right.
Now, I'm not like a young person. I don't, hang around, the youths. Okay. I'm a grown person.
Right.
Talk to grown folks. But I assume like these kids were like in communication with each other through some kind of all the social media channels, what Facebook, Twitter, probably on some weird app, WhatsApp, and all this stuff to like get a mob going together. Probably message everybody in the school if they're going to school. I don't think there's school happening. Actually, there's no school happening right now as well. It's summer, but they're all in summer school.
Oh, maybe that's why they all showed up. Now, hold on for a second. Joining the chat, we got John is in there. Said he may not have been able to be. What? He may not have been. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, he said he may not have been able to heard all the people.
Oh, he might not be able to hear all the people. He turned
okay.
his hearing aid off. I mean, he could see the people though. It's like they're just all over. Right? I don't know.
Brina was like, bro, this dude has millions of followers on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's what I just looked up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
His reach is huge. Makani is in here. My boy Makani. Y'all should go follow him, by the way. Doing art himself as well. He said, so when is Sean doing the giveaway for free digital tablets in New York?
Yeah, Sean will be giving away. Yeah, he gonna be giving away
to Times Square. Right. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
No one's gonna show up.
Sean will be there giving away free Etch-a-Sketches to all his fans in the chat right now.
Right.
He's gonna have to get a permit though.
All 2 y'all come through.
Outrageous.
Got the super reach. You know what I'm saying?
You come cop this Etch-a-Sketch, this the Viewmaster, this copy of Simon, the old 80s game where you press the buttons to dial tones and whatnot. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like chaos. I think they're trying to pin it all on him, Probably try to sue him and get some bucks for him and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. I think there were injuries too during
Yes, there were.
So
I'm gonna go over some of those videos right
pretty
now.
Bad.
That's
well, to kids, this is like the new celebrities right now. Like maybe they don't see themselves as that way. They're just like sitting in a room broadcasting to the world. But these people are as big as like wherever we thought were big at the time, like just musicians, rock stars. I guess when you're a streamer, you kind of see yourself as like some kind of talk show host or some radio DJ. And it's very rare that like radio DJs are seen as like huge celebrities. Like maybe like back in the day it was like Howard Stern, and maybe like the Breakfast Club, like what, Charlemagne or something.
Yeah.
But I would assume that these Twitch streamers with the 6 point whatever, they have a devout audience.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
Kids, They live and die by the influencers and what they say and do. So if they say come through, they're coming through in mass. So yeah. So what's this video here?
Hold on. John says, anyone getting that many views knows how many people are going to show up. It would be like Mr. B saying, show up here for free junk. Yeah, that's true. If Mr. B says something like it.
For sure. Especially when the word free.
Yeah, free? Forget it.
Free PS5s? Bro.
Man, I might have gone down there for a PS5, my old ass.
Yeah.
Then I would have seen the riot and turn back.
You do battle with some 15-year-old.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight a child.
Mad dexterity and flexibility.
Yeah, his dex stats are better than my dex stats. You know what I'm saying?
facts. His HP is gonna
I gotta get better
too
armor.
high.
John said you
John in
have
the chat says you'd have 9,000 people show up for a free etch a sketch. 90,000, maybe. Who knows? We gotta turn them knobs.
Makani says millions of fans be like, I want my damn heart attack sketch. Brina says people could be as big as they want, and Kai can still be irresponsible as he has been, but those damn kids got no home training. And that's the point that I think from seeing most of these videos that I'm like, yo, Kai can have, realistically, Kai probably should have done this giveaway online through some kind of raffle, which is probably the safest way.
And that's what the commissioner tried to say too. He said, like, people say we needed like whatever, like thousands of cops at the ready, but he says what I need is like thousands of parents at the ready, you know, to come in.
Yeah,
and
because
kids.
Matter of fact, let me ask y'all in the chat, and you, Dan. I already know what your answer is. And a 15-year-old, us, would you be caught in the street with doing this? I
would not. That would it'd be insanity. But I can imagine at the time for other 15-year-olds, they would definitely do it.
Yeah,
because
I mean, I guess I'm different because
we did grow up in the era of like gangster rap and hip hop. You know, we ain't that old to not remember like thugs, of course, and thuggery, and you know that's like the primary attitude that is instilled into young people from the media and in the streets.
Right.
You know, unless you got home training, you're gonna try to, like, I don't know, hang your pants low and, you know, scratch your nuts and think you're like some kind of big, you know, gangster man and stuff.
Perhaps.
So
we can't bring any light to this situation because we had home training, so it's like we wouldn't be in this crowd right now.
Not doing this. This is insane. Like,
what is even this clip? This clip is only like. Okay, and that's short. That's like nothing. Here's, I guess, pictures from the event. How'd they even get up? Oh, they had a ladder. What was the point of climbing up on this ladder? Bro, what's going on?
Maybe somebody brought the ladder in anticipation of getting more height in order to catch the PS5.
Where's the smoke coming from? That's like on top, and I know where this is. This is like on, bro.
You know, you don't expect to say like I'm giving away like gift cards and PS5s, and not expect like 1,000 people to show up at least. Now, I guess they didn't expect them to be doing this.
Yeah,
this is like the bonus stage in Street Fighter or something, kicking. Like Ken and Ryu are doing hurricane kicks to the car for extra points.
No charges will be placed against you.
Wait, what did he say? Hold on, go back.
If you leave voluntarily, no charges will be placed against you.
That's nice. He's like, if you leave now, if you leave now.
Yeah, I heard that a bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, thank you.
That's actually very. This is the most polite thing that I've ever heard from law enforcement ever. There's a whole riot going on. My man said, if you kindly leave now.
Yeah, exactly. This, like, I don't know, this dude was doing like a spinning bird kick like on the Mazda. The windows are smashed up, and the cop just said, you know, if you leave now, all right, you got your licks in. You know what I'm saying? You did a hard punch, you know, you did a fierce punch on the carburetor of this Hyundai. You know, did you get out of your system? Good. Now you can go home and go watch reruns of SpongeBob or whatever it is you kids do with your life. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. That's very nice, Mr. Officer. I'll take you up on that. Thank you for let me get them licks in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yo. What's going on?
There's a lot of kids out there. Look at this.
Yo,
you can't even see the sidewalk. It's just crazy.
So it's like playing Streets Race 2 on mania mode. Like, this is mad heads. Hold on.
It's like more rage that the event was canceled. Or...
Hold on. I want to catch the rest of that. The whole sentence.
Leave voluntarily. No charges will be placed against you. If you refuse to leave, you will be arrested for unlawful assembly.
That's still polite. You're like, if you stay.
I guess it's too many to arrest. I mean, look, there's like thousands of people in the streets.
Oh, here's Popo
Maybe they
coming
hope
through.
that someone would, enough of them will take them up on their offer, and then the ones that stay, then they can deal with those. It just becomes a kind of courage that happens when you see everybody else doing something at the same time, because they know that there's strength in numbers, and if they actually, like, I don't know, took extreme measures that they would probably take in some like country like the Philippines or something,
Right.
Just basically like, I don't know, air you out like completely, and just like, I don't know, they wouldn't do that here. Not to say they would do that in the Philippines. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
they certainly have harsher measures than Philippines in the Philippines and here, or any other country. I don't know, they be airing people out, but they just know that they wouldn't if there was a lot of people, because then that would be like a lot of news.
Right.
Trust me. Like, if they actually hurt these people,
let me see.
if they start beating them like like an old drum or something, they'd be like news forever.
Oh, here's the arrest. Back up.
Is the New York City Police Department.
He's like, yo, we my PS5, bro. Oh, it's firecrackers?
The hot dog stands.
Yo, did they dismantle the hot dog stand, bro?
Oh, look at this guy.
Son, they dismantled the hot dog stand?
It's crazy.
Yo, what the... What was this one?
Alpha Proto says New York City has a dense population. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. Dense and number-wise and in the head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is my favorite, y'all.
Guy's doing the river dance on this car right here.
My man got
guacamole.
Getting sturdy on top of the car. This kid over here. First of all, Pete, what? Hold on, go back. What? Why?
It could look like he's like 13 years old with a backpack on right now. That backpack is huge, by the way. Is that like all his homework from like summer school?
My man need to get to your books. That's what my father used to say. Get to your books.
He need to get back to like Norman Thomas and finish his continuation school or whatever is going on with this kid right now.
A big ass book bag with bad textbooks inside, and he decided the best option was to try to kick in this poor soul's car window right now. Imagine you go back, bro. Imagine you go back. You get out of work.
Sure.
And your car just got dented in because some kids decided they wanted to get sturdy on top of your vehicle, bro. I don't. Yo, he having a great time though, son. Look at my man. He is in glee.
Man.
He is hyped.
What does this mean? I don't know.
I don't even know, because first of all, let's pretend I'm here, right? I'm here and I am a teenager, and
I'm like, camera.
I'm like, this. I'm like, where's my PS5? That's all I'm thinking about. Like, they're like, nah, this is better than the PS5. I get to get sturdy on top of a vehicle. That's the kids in the background is happy too, and I don't understand what's going on. And apparently, this happened before the event could even begin.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like, it was supposed to begin at 4. They started wilding at 3. What was this? This was the news report? More the news report? Huh?
People pushing and shoving.
The cops just like
Now
back
I
up.
see police pushing back. There comes more objects, water coolers and things being thrown at the police now.
Water coolers.
Wow.
And looks like somebody else being taken into custody over there. People pushing and shoving.
Yeah, this was a whole thing. Oh, look, it's Sturdy Man. Yo, this one is my favorite picture right here, because they caught my man Mid jump kick, son.
So athletic.
That's pretty good form though. Like I gotta say, like
Yeah, it's like the kung fu is innate within him or something.
right, like
he's
he should
studying
be.
up on this.
As a matter of fact, remember we were complaining there's no action heroes? They should get some of these kids and train them in martial arts, and maybe they could be like the next action stars. You know, that would be the good turnout of this whole
I would say
riot.
so. Yeah, there's not a restless energy. You know, it's not being channeled into the arts.
Right.
Maybe there needs to be like a new program to like have these more athletic youths become action heroes, especially since there's no action movies out right now. It's just Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Right.
You just have the choice of watching a movie about a female toy figure or some old guy who blew up Japan. So these kids got to get this aggression out somehow, and there's no action entertainment to satisfy them, except for like, I don't know, kid stuff, like I guess Blue Beetle coming up.
Yeah.
So they're all restless and angry and stuff, and they're just taking out this poor guy's sedan right now, and it's pretty sad.
Yeah, Liu Kang forward high kick.
Yeah, exactly. He goes.
Oh man. Y'all killing me right now.
Bicycle kicking this thing like.
Makini says that's worth at least a couple extra points. This is the Street Fighter stage, bro.
On this car.
This is the Street Fighter stage.
Like, they're impressed. You know, they're impressed by his kick right now. He's gonna go get a girlfriend off of this. Yeah. Correction, midair, quarter circle, forward, medium kick.
You know, sometimes things happen in the world where I just like, yo, I wish there was like 3 of me so I could draw everything. I would draw this kick right here to make him into a character. Do-rag man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hold on. I just want to say how impressed I am that he managed to do this kick pretty high off the floor, by the way. That's like at least a good, like, how much speed did he gain? That's about 3 feet, maybe?
Yeah.
And he has a heavy book bag on, bro.
Yeah. They're strong when they're young, you know. This is why, you know, I guess they're trying to engineer World War III so they can recruit these able-bodied youths to go fight in the new wars that'll pop off eventually.
They ready. He's ready.
Right. They're like, you got all this energy to be in the street, huh? How about you toss on this camouflage and go fight the new axis of evil.
Yeah.
No doubt, fam. I got you.
I guess after they take out their
I'll do it for a PS5. That's what they're gonna be. That's how they're gonna get people in the recruitment. They're gonna offer them like, I don't know, gift cards for the next Grand Theft Auto video game expansion pack.
Yo, my man over here is chilling, by the way. He got a whole soda. He's in his pajamas.
Yeah, exactly. He got clouds. Like, what is this? Like, he got confetti like pajamas on right now.
Also, he needs to tie his shoes. He's about to strip.
Yeah, exactly. What's that? Like cartoon characters? We got Snoopy pajamas and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like
Snoopy. Yeah, my man came out in the Snoopy pajamas, B.
Yeah, it's like some weird, like, I'm grown to do like big, you know, class of crime, but I'm also got to get my kids sleepwear on. Like a lot of, you know, I'm just trying to figure out the new generation's vibe.
That one, we're not going to show that video because that was like a whole battle or something.
Yeah, but look at that overhead cam, bro.
Oh,
they're like on this car right here.
We're hearing estimates of thousands and thousands of people who showed up, and clearly NYPD is vastly outnumbered in the situation.
Bro, they're like hanging onto the car. Like,
was the guy? Hold on, wait. I have questions. Was the guy trying to flee from all these rioters, and they were on the car?
I think
or
so.
Did they
yeah,
steal
like,
the car? Like, what?
I don't think they stole. Maybe that was him trying to escape. I don't really know. He was trying to escape the area, like, and they just jumped on top of it like an action movie. Like, I'm definitely getting my PS5. Yeah, just sheer madness.
Yo, bro, what is going on?
With people, and we do believe that was the vehicle
that had Kai Cenat in it, which you can see
okay.
now looked as though could have been leaving the area. And that is why you're seeing that crowd there chase after. That's it. That's the vehicle right there.
He was like, yo, my mans, get off the car. I'm trying to escape. Y'all ruined my whole event. I'm trying to leave.
That they believe Kai Cenat is in right now. As Safan was saying, he was there. He was in the crowd for a little bit of time, but clearly this was an out-of-control crowd, and no freebies given away, no giveaway whatsoever getting in the car, but clearly you're looking at a very dangerous situation with this car now driving pretty fast with those people clinging on to the side and top of it.
Get on!
It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling why they're not stopping to let these people off the car. And and then they're just someone fell off. Okay.
We're hearing
they had to cut away. Oh, cut the commercial. We didn't see that either. Yeah, bruh. That's pretty rough.
I just want to let y'all know, most of these videos I haven't even seen myself. Like I seen the one with the getting sturdy on top of the car. I seen that one. Some of these videos are like fresh to me. So
how do you explain that to your mom and be like, oh, what were you doing? How come you have a contusion or something? He's like, well, I was hanging on top of a car, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. And it went at full speed. It started gaining speed, and I kind of just the laws of physics spun me right off of the car. I thought I could hang on because I saw Vin Diesel do it in Fast X.
Brina says, Dan, what mom? Stop playing. I mean,
it's a mom somewhere. I don't know. There's a mom. I know the other one. I think the other
Pop Dukes.
Yeah,
my man.
The non-mom.
Yeah,
character.
He stepped out for the milk.
Right.
And he still ain't bring back that milk.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I don't know. I cannot confirm if he's not around, but he might be around if there's like some kind of law settlement suit or something that this whole incident brainwashed his son into some kind of what they call that? Some kind of fever or some crowd psychosis.
Right.
He's gonna need money for his injuries and his trauma.
Oh man.
Basically, like, I don't know what his family situation is per se.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that his parents can't be doing the best parenting if their son is hanging off a moving vehicle right now.
Yo, you do know that at least 25% of the dudes in that crowd are gonna try to mack a girl by hyping up the fact that they was in a riot. By the way, I'll let you know that right now.
Well, of course. I mean, that's why a lot of young people do a lot of things, to
estimates of
impress
thousands
people,
and thousands of people.
Right.
Have stories. They don't have any capital, It's not like they're taking Andrew Tate's course, Hustlers University, and trying to get their money through some Bitcoin or Fresh and Fit, trying to leverage some real estate thing or something. All they have left is just take a viral video of them doing something crazy, like jump kicking a car and surfing on a moving vehicle. This is and filming it. This is all really they have to do to impress, some teenage girl at biology class during summer school.
So it's did they just go to the riot and Guile's theme song just popped in their head and they were trying to do random stuff?
We have to think this generation. What is the education right now? There is no education right now.
None.
It's a big day. It's a big daycare. Just watch a Justin Awad video. These people don't know what's going on.
I might have to play a clip now so y'all could see, so y'all can understand for those who do not live in New York. And I know people say oh, he's cherry picking them. It don't matter if he cherry. Well, hold on, I'm going off script.
There's not even back in the day, there was no social media, there was no video games that were that involved. So all you had basically is you'd have to read a book eventually, or you have to watch a television show, and then you get tangential information from a television show. You watch some old cop show, it'd be hey, don't fight the police or they'll shoot you. Things like that. Right. They don't watch cop shows. Old people watch cop shows. All those shows are the ratings is for Tom Selleck's Blue Bloods or the Law and Order or FBI and those shows. Those shows are like watched by older people, you know. Younger people just watching like, I don't know, stuff like him, like Kai Cenat, where he's just like, you know, yelling into the microphone, saying like, I don't know, random phrases, random catchphrases or something. Whatever young people be screaming, just like.
Hold on, I was gonna show. I'm gonna show y'all what New York is like in a second, but let me catch up with y'all comments real quick.
Know those phrases that old people used to know, like "do unto others, you have them do unto you," or like if you're everybody, you know, if your friend jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you do the same? No one. Some people don't remember these phrases.
Right.
Just know about like, I don't know, new rap lyrics.
Hold on. Alpha Proto says my city only has 20K people in it. Well, this is why this would not happen in your city. Now in New York,
yeah.
Brina says draw this. Were you talking about the jump kick? Or you talking about like the whole crowd? That might be actually that's a testament of like comic backgrounds. If I could draw that, then I could draw anything.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. You know, I would say you have to conserve that energy for your original properties or something, like draw a crowd scene. But I think maybe that jump kick.
That jump kick is elite. I don't know. I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? Alpha Proto says best place.
Yeah, right. Look, you see what people are willing to do for a PS5?
Doing a lot of nonsense for some PS5. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna do that for any old system right now. They might for a Nintendo Switch. I don't know if they'd have the same energy.
Oh, look.
I don't know if you have hanging off the car energy like, I don't know, Ludacris in one of those Fast and Furious movies. I don't know if they got that kind of energy for a Nintendo Switch.
So you won't see people doing this for an Xbox. Probably not.
Probably not. I would say.
Yeah, probably. I would say that is a correct assessment. John said it's funny you think these kids have moms that actually can. They don't. They've been stopped caring.
John has no they care when, like, I don't know, if the kid, you know, gets blown away or somehow.
Yeah, that's the most extreme of situations.
Then they'd be there with the lawyers and the whole legal team, you know, the whole Boston legal team, whatever. But until then, up until that point, probably not.
Right. Makini says, I'm gonna have to read it here. Well, what I find infuriating is how Eric Adams is like, these are good children. Let's not criminalize them. I'm like, you have a situation going on and you want to defend their actions. So, you know, this is things that Eric Adams does, you know.
Is that an actual quote? I mean, I'm
not sure. I would have to go get it, but it sounds very Adamish.
You know, I mean, I have to, you know, I don't know. I just say allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Because we're professionals here, okay? You know,
I mean, he's letting a whole bunch of other stuff go amok here on a topic that I won't touch as of this stream.
Well, they have someone to blame, and I guess they're going to just blame him. And I don't know if they're good kids or not. I mean, certainly I don't know, like doing roundhouse kicks to some person's car, like, it's not good. So what is that? I mean, which kids were you talking about? Is he talking about the guy who was doing the Van Damme roundhouse kick on the car? Or was it the kid hanging off the moving vehicle? Was it the dude climbing up to the street lamp? Like, which guy was the good guy or the bad guy? That needs to be clarified. I'm gonna have to have a press conference to decide. Brina says having an adult female in the house does not a mother make.
That is correct.
Yes, I guess legally, yeah. It's just you got to step up or something. But it's hard. Look, a lot of these kids probably in some single parent household situation. You know, they're told by the television, they're told by the media, they're told by, you know, government officials that can do it on their own. And I guess they can do the bare basics alone, you know.
Yeah.
You could probably get an apartment, you know, and a bed, stuff him in there and, you know, give him a meal if he's around. Like, you know, the basic, you know, get him a social security card or something. Like, I don't know. I guess that's like the basic elements of a life.
Right.
But I guess the home training, you know, you can only enforce that so far. You know,
Yeah.
they try to enforce it through the beatings and stuff like that. You know, some kid tries to grab a Butterfinger at the, you know, the bodega or something, and the mom like whoops his ass to the inch of his life. But then when they get like big and strong, they can't be doing that no more. You know, and then suddenly they're doing battle with the police. Or something.
Yeah. Enrico's
the
here.
police
What's
is their
up?
mom, and then Enrico's here. Says, "What's Scott Adams' take on this?" Dilbert me. I don't know, Enrico. Sean's dying right now.
I don't know. He probably just saw this and just tuned out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got enough things to deal with on his plate.
Oh man.
It's pretty wild. Damn. Brina says, Matt, all this for PS5. Imagine what we do for a Klondike bar. Who knows? Maybe we should find out. Like, you can give away free food. Would they do it for free? Anything? Would they like? I don't know.
Free.
They throw rocks at people for like a TurboGrafx 16. Maybe with the Bonk's Adventure
for 32X. What?
Yeah, for a Sega 32X. Would they do it for like a Sega Saturn? For a copy of like Alyssa Dragoon or whatever. A copy of Final Fantasy Online. Would they do that?
They might.
It's very rare, you know. You can't get a copy of the first Yakuza. You know, it's not easy getting a copy of Yakuza Part 1 these days, you know.
Man, New York. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a Did my thing go off? Oh no, it didn't. Let me pick the shortest one. For me, Dan, and Brina, and Sean is like the other Sean is New York adjacent. What we do in New York. So here is our boy. Not our boy because I don't know him personally, but I respect what this man does. He basically goes around and he asks questions, simple questions to people in New York, and they can't answer them. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick which one is in Times Square because those are the best ones. Here we go. Am I gonna get a stupid ad? Probably.
Electrolyte, instant hydration.
That's super loud. Come on, man.
No one out
back to back.
Pizza Hut's buy pizza, get free.
No, we're not doing that. Skip ad.
Let's see. Like not too much of this because we have to do our.
Yeah. I'm just skipping around. Actually, I should have picked a short.
If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
36.
I don't fucking know. 1812.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he actually has.
Do you know what language the people who live over in Idaho speak?
This was the good one actually. This is one where people actually answer correctly. He actually had one.
I see the title.
Interesting. He only had one video like that. That's it. Let's go to a short real quick. I know he got a bunch of shorts. Was this the last one?
Do you know what country, if you had to guess, the Great Wall of China is in?
Yo, I know this shit, but I can't get it at the top of my head. Where? Ain't that,
You know this.
ain't that, fuck. Yo, I'm dumb, bro. What the fuck?
Do you know how many sides a pentagon has?
8.
Yes. You know what 77 plus 23 is?
93? No, just 90.
How many stars are on the flag?
47.
Yes.
Bruh.
Do you know what country, if you had do you know what two countries border the U.S.?
What?
What two countries border the U.S.? What's like the country above us and below us?
South America, North America.
Yes. Do you know how long each president serves their term?
6 years, but they can go for 12. Depends, like if people reelect.
Yo, my man!
Yes.
Yo, my man!
You know what 77 plus 23 is?
Wait. Where's the pause on this?
Wow. Look, this is the Dunning-Kruger effect, okay? We all know that is like a situation where people are so dumb, they don't know that they're dumb. And it's happening like across the country in large, man, I tell you, look, he answered that with a super quickness, with mad authority. 6, but they could go for 12. I'm like, yo, my man went like he didn't hesitate. Also, how these guys get girls, by the way. I hope you guys know. Just say things with mad confidence. Get a girl be like, oh, word. Yeah, 6 years. How many branches of government are there? It's about like 16, but that was they're doing a new law next month, which expands to like 23.
Why'd he answer so fast, bro?
Confidence, bro. Like my man said, he definitely doesn't know, but he definitely had no hesitation either. It's like, do you really believe this? Already some kind of compulsive liar. It's strange.
That was painful. What are you asking her? Let me see. What do you ask her?
Around what number? Give me a number.
I'm trying to think. It's like, I don't know.
Do you know what two countries border the? Do you know what country? Can you tell me what time this is?
Oh.
2:10.
Yes. Can you point to where we are?
I got you. We around here, the whole thing.
How many moons does the Earth have?
1.
Are you sure?
Oh, the Earth.
Yeah, the Earth.
12.
Yes. Nice. What country is the Panama Canal in?
Italy.
Yeah. Do you know who the first president of the USA was?
No, I don't.
Give me your best guess.
I really don't. Oh, wait. Is it Abraham Lincoln?
Bro.
Yes.
No.
Can you tell me what time this is?
All right.
Okay, that's enough of that.
All right.
Oh. The first president, bro. Yo. Man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's where we're at right now. This is New York, by the way.
Yeah. He mostly does these in New York. Makati says, please stop that hurts. Listen, y'all are lucky that Justin hasn't had a full video in a minute. He's just had these little shorts. Cause sometimes we'll be on Twitch and we'll like sit there and we'll watch a whole 10-minute video. It's like it's really bad.
Were people always this dumb, or is it like they're getting dumber? I think it's because like I don't know, there's so many options for like entertainment at this point. Like there's no like when you're a kid, it's like that's why they tried to like take away like our action cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to limit them and stuff. Be like, oh, you can't have this many cartoons of like people hitting each other with sticks or bow staffs and stuff. So you got to have some educational television,
right?
So they had like PBS. They had to show like Sesame Street and and then if you didn't have that, they'd stuff on like Bill Nye the Science Guy or something, and,
right?
Something to like give you some kind of educational background. And sometimes like the cartoons themselves would have like some episode where like they go back in time and they'd actually meet George Washington.
Yeah.
So even if like I don't know, if you were like the dumbest kid in school and like you didn't pay attention and they were just like I don't know, passing you just so they can get I don't know government money, you would tangentially, you would like I don't know through osmosis learn the information.
Yes, but now
it's just like you could just like I don't know dip out on the phone. You could go to Wikipedia and or like something and enrich your mind with history or whatnot, or you could I don't know watch some booty video on Instagram. You could divert into all kind of things.
So those are most likely the kind of people that were outside during this whole riot last week. This is what we're doing in New York, at least. And I just want to let y'all know, I just like, just because we have to go get into our other topic, there's a lot of questions that he asked people. Okay, a lot. There's a lot of videos. Y'all could go look into it for yourself. Justin Awad. I don't know if I'm saying his last name correctly, but
I saw one kid, he botched a question, he got it wrong, and he was wearing a cap and gown like he graduated.
Yes, I remember that one. That's probably one of the first ones that we viewed on Twitch.
Yeah, John says half the questions are things we learned watching PBS. We were 9. Yeah.
I just want to let you know, John, that that moon question, how many moons does the Earth have? I've seen 3 to 4 people get that wrong on his questionnaires.
Had they seen the other 11 moons or whatever? Like, have they seen them? Like,
That was the
look at
most. That girl
sky,
said. That girl
bro.
said 12 moons. The first girl I seen said 9 moons. I think somebody said 2 once. In what
the
class?
multiverse? The multiverse of madness?
Yo, people. Maybe that's why they got to stop making these Marvel movies, bro.
Facts. Martin Scorsese was right. He was like, listen, these things are not teaching you anything, really.
My brain hurts. All right, we're going.
Okay, yeah. So
that just drained me. By the way.
Yeah. John in the chat says there was a song in a cartoon on PBS about how Bill becomes a law back in the 80s. Now kids watch Kardashians and TikTok.
Right.
Yeah, they were like segmented like programming blocks. So like in the morning there'd be some cartoons, and then in the middle there'd be like some whatever talk shows and old Gilligan's Island reruns, and for like your mom when she's doing the laundry and all this. And then they come back to school, some more Saturday morning cartoons and PBS. And then maybe later at the late night hour, they would show some crazy stuff. That was about it. But now you can choose your own adventure, If you want, you can curate your whole life. So if you want to just watch nonsense, you will. And unless you really are paying attention at school, which I guess a lot of people are not, they won't know where the moon is.
Don't know where the moon is.
That's pretty crazy, though.
I don't know. Enrico got one for you right here. Folks, raise your children, homeschool. I mean,
It's hard. Yeah, true.
Because I don't know.
Barely have a home though.
What are they teaching them in school? How to identify themselves or something?
These kids barely. I mean, they can barely have a home. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got a home, I guess, but like
they have a one of those the open world video games, and you have like a hub. They have a hub. That's what they got.
Yeah, they're housed. I guess they don't have like a home or something. They're like in an enclosure somewhere. At best, they're mostly in the streets, though.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I to be honest,
they don't have a lot of them have single parents and all this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. How do you solve that? I guess like you just have to like get them some dates. You got to get some Sims together and pair them up or something.
I guess so. Hold on. Alpha says they say some kids depend on school lunches for their one meal a day. Yeah,
possibly.
I mean that's sad. That's another sad reality. But as Brina is talking about, we're gonna cue that in right now. We're gonna talk about. Let's just hold on. Let me put my screen back.
And
up.
this is tough because that could mean many things. Transracial April Oneil, because looks like her race has been swapped a few times now. For
actually, you know what? You want to do that article you sent me first?
No, we can start on this. This is fine. I mean, we're all familiar with. There's a movie out right now. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
Right.
Produced by Seth Rogen, and in it, the turtles are like looking kind of strange, and you have kind of skinnier, and Splinter is voiced by Jackie Chan, and turtles learn how to do martial arts by watching old kung fu movies.
Oh, hold on. I actually did not know that Splinter was voiced by Jackie Chan. That's funny.
Apparently he is. Right. And April Oneil has undergone various transformations to now look like this.
But
so now she's like younger. She's now like a black teen, I guess, or something like that.
Yes. She's supposed to be about 16 or so.
Right. And her body type has changed, let's just put it that way. And apparently they made an action figure. That's the action figure right there, right?
Yes, the original action figure. Mm-hmm. And I remember Yellow Flash was tagged to a picture about this a couple days ago. But it was only a picture. So it could have been like, hey, was that Photoshop or not? He didn't report it as a fact or anything.
Now, someone reported it first. I think it was Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge.
Oh, right.
they were
And he
like-
used Tom's
photo.
Right.
So it's like, well, did you see it? Is this real? People are like, not that he would, why would he blow his whole career on making a Photoshop version of a fake toy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they'd be like, is this coincidence that you have this photo and you have like a big YouTube channel? Like, why isn't it just some regular person in the wild with this photo? But I mean, you see what you see, and today it seems, or maybe I'm not sure when, but it was corroborated by someone else who said they saw this at a Target and they took an actual video of it.
Yes. So
moving around and stuff. So on shelf 1 is,
Here we
Black
go.
April.
I'm gonna just play it. So there is the original April, and then boom.
Yeah, a significantly lighter version right now.
I would say that skin tone is even, yeah. Now, because I remember the first time they were saying like, oh, did they do this figurine for China? Which is a funny assumption. But being that this is in America, I would say realistically that what happened here was probably a miscolor or something.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Like maybe they ran out of the toy dye or something.
Right.
To make this happen.
And
just like that. But only for this figure. Like they seem to got the Ninja Turtle right. Maybe there's other figures where like Donnie is darker or lighter than he should be.
And I'm sure that's happened in the past before. It's just funny because I guess it's just particularly funny here because, the big deal was supposed to be, oh, we race swapped April, and then here comes race swapped April by mistake, as per them not going through a quality check.
And believe me, once you swap someone from white to black, there are people on Twitter who definitely don't want to go back the other way.
Yeah. This is like a crime or something.
It's a crime. It is a crime. It's a hate crime. It's committed, and the Twitter sphere is probably going bananas that this has happened. And going through the Sammy Sosa skin lighting treatment right here.
I love this video's dedication, by the way, was like, listen, I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm backing out to show you that I'm in a store, Target, as a matter of fact.
Exactly. These are things you have to do nowadays because of AI.
Yeah, just proof. 100% proof. So I appreciate the.
Just a year ago, we would be like, done and dusted. This is real as hell. Nowadays, you can't be too sure.
Yeah.
You got people typing in prompts. You know what I mean? You can't even tell. Like, look, we're artists. We draw. We draw things. You post them on Twitter. You used to be like, wow, that guy's really talented. Now, I bet you like all artists across the board are getting like less likes than they used to, just because people are just like, I don't know if he drew this or he just typed it in on Midjourney. In fact, so many people are typing stuff in and prompting it, like just dumping art 24 hours a day. People are probably like, I don't want to see any more art.
Yeah.
Now you got to go like, I don't know, make a movie. You got to make like a feature-length film. You're going to have to be like those kids at the Kai Cenat riot and stuff and like drop kick a car to impress anybody or something. Not that I'm saying to do that, people,
Right.
I know that my word is stretches across all space and time. My influences.
You got the 6.5 mil.
Yeah, obviously I got 6.5 dollars in my wallet. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have that. But I'm just saying.
Hang on. Is this breaking news from Brina?
Breaking news.
All right, hold on, y'all. Apparently this keeps happening. This is oh boy. All right.
Enrico in the chat says, poor Jackie. He's been taking L after L for 2 decades now. Someone help Jackie. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I figure, I guess he's still making movies and stuff. I don't know. But like, I haven't really seen a lot of. So,
This is different stores.
yeah, I think I might have seen this photo. Was that the original photo?
There's this one.
Photo. Oh, it's a different store? Okay.
This is a different store, and they're both Caucasian.
Oh, okay. Oh,
holy
like now.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
yo.
Dude. They're using like Bebop's skin tone right now.
No.
Oof.
No. Alpha Produce says another riot.
Another riot, maybe.
Oh my goodness!
Guess this will be a race riot or something in the toy aisle.
Rico says, "Shout out to Seth."
Is he going to have a press conference about this?
Yo, what's going on?
They got to pull these things off the shelves. Is that the next move? They're gonna like find, White April and then like have a mass removal of it. Man, you gotta anybody's a toy collector in the chat, they better run down to their local Target and Walmart and go scoop these up, because the White April variant is about to get, I don't know, mad
erased.
Get erased. It's gonna score.
Should I go buy this? Should I go
get one, bro? Go get
Should
one.
I go find this? I'm gonna have to go find this.
Keep it in the package.
Never open it. I must put it right here in the back and like sell it for like ridiculous.
Right.
About a year.
Ducats off this.
Bro.
So wild. So wild.
What is even going on? I had a thought about drawing
mayhem. It's mutant mayhem.
Yeah, this is definitely mayhem. Bree said, "I'm gonna go to Target tomorrow. I gotta see this for myself." Do I have a Target near me? I have a yeah. I have a Target somewhat near me. Near my job. Maybe I'll go after work just to check. I will say though, this thing is like $54 because it comes with like, what is that? Is that like the whole tournament on all these figures?
I think it costs $54.
Yeah, like you saw the yeah, because it's all the figures and
sure.
It's got Don is in the front. Okay, I see. But I want confirmation. Hold on. Now I gotta go check. Let me check something real quick because I gotta check something. Is somebody selling this on eBay? Has it popped off already?
210.
What language is it?
Stupid YouTube video. Give me a second.
We live in Montana. Speak.
No. Okay, Justin. All right, let me see. eBay. Actually, I could have looked that up on my phone, to be honest. Yeah, let me do that, actually. All right, let's see, y'all. Let's see. Because I need to find out what the deal is. eBay, right? Boom. And then I'll just type in Mutant Mayhem. Mutants. Come on. Mutants. Mayhem. Action figures. There we go. They got the sewer layer? No. I think I need the van, right? That was the turtle van. Turtle van. Nah, they still selling it for retail price so far. So far. Some of them are selling it for under. Come on, man. Gotta bump that price.
Says he's a toy collector. It's be worth something for sure.
Like how do I even list that on eBay? Yo, I got the turtle van collected action figures, the Caucasian variant. Like what do I even call it?
Facts. Big problem, man.
Yeah, $54. Yeah, the first video I showed, it should show the price tag. I saw 54. So,
how's that movie doing in the box office? Is it like popular? I know they like 50 million, and it cost 70 million to make. I'm not sure what the marketing budget was, but
let's see.
Nothing really out right now, and I don't think Blue Beetle is a lot of competition for them. But I guess it might cut some money out of their takings for.
Let's see. That's what 3 days ago. Come on, top stories. 5 reasons. 5 reasons. Mutant Mayhem is a bigger box office hit than you realize.
What does that mean? Is that like Cope or is that?
This sounds like this sounds like Super Cope.
Yeah, what is that? Now they're gonna be some reasons. What does that mean?
Despite hefty competition, more than that in a minute, the film debuted at 28 million domestically over the weekend. But that was only part of the story. Oh. As Paramount released the film midweek to get a jump on competition, with a big Wednesday and Thursday to its name as well, Mutant Mayhem has already made $55.3 million, including $46.8 million domestically. Okay, why does that make it big? That's not exactly the budget was beyond reasonable. Oh, here we go. Not
Now they care about fiscal responsibility after
it did well against
Marvel
major
movies.
competition. Oh, shut up! This is a Cope article.
It's only the beginning. What?
I mean, I guess what they're saying is like it's okay. It's like week 2 or something. So like, yeah, it's gonna probably make its money back because it costs what 70 to make.
Well, the production budget, yes. I don't know about the marketing budget. Like I'll type it in: Mutant Mayhem marketing budget. Now they don't disclose that number usually all the time.
And here it says no other big animated movies coming anytime soon. Yo, this is the copious Cope article I've ever seen in my life, bro. Said, so did the movie make money or not? It made 50 mil. It made 55. And this article was today at 9 a.m. It's a bigger box office hit than we realized. Man, whatever.
Who's to say? I don't know. Because then why don't we get sequels for everything else that barely made back its budget? You know? Where's the Battle Angel Alita? The Alita Battle Angel movie.
Right.
Yeah, surpassed its budget in a box office take, but they're still, squeamish about making another one. I know that movie costs way more than this to make.
Hold on. John said box office mojo. Let's see. Box office mojo. Mutant Mayhem. $61 now. It's up to 61.
Okay.
So it hasn't made its money back yet.
No. I don't know what they expect nowadays. I guess they expect them to make their money, like at least close to the money back the first weekend or the whole thing.
Yeah.
To make and then make I guess they were expecting a big hit with this. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought because it's not a movie I'm interested in seeing. A lot of these movies on it, but I could kind of tell when a movie, even if I don't think it's gonna be something that I want to see, is gonna make money. Like Barbie making a lot of money. Like I kind of figure because, aesthetically, when I saw the trailer, aesthetically it fit like Barbie perfectly, and they kept the promotion machine was rampant. So I was like, it making $1 billion. Yeah, I saw.
And it's Barbie. There's never been a Barbie movie, like a live action Barbie movie in the theater,
right?
Ever. So, and every girl had a Barbie, growing up. So it already has inbuilt marketing before you even show a commercial, And they're gonna go with their kids. They're gonna go with their friends.
Right.
It's a date movie is guaranteed success. Ninja Turtles, we've seen a lot of Ninja Turtles.
That's true.
Movies, TV shows, comics, cartoons, video games. It's like,
yeah. I kind of thought the hype train might have carried it through, but I guess it so far.
We even had Ninja Turtle cartoons, back in 2003 or something. They had Ninja Turtle cartoon, 2005.
Every 2 years, I swear it's some new incarnation of these dudes.
Yeah, the Michael Bay one, the last one, I think, flopped by their standards.
Right.
So
then we had the Nickelodeon joints.
Right. Yeah, the rise of the TMNT. Now we have this. So maybe people are a little burnt out on Ninja Turtles, perhaps. But even then, it scored 50 million, I guess. And I just don't know. I mean, look, it's just not for me, the Ninja Turtles. But you go online, people are like, you see some people love it. They're like, they think this is the next Spider-Verse. They love that.
I mean,
I don't care.
I don't really care about the 20 frames per second Ninja Turtles. Personally.
Yeah, it's got like herky-jerky kind of animation style. I don't know. It's kind of like actually like a Sega CD cutscene, like I'm playing like Willy Beamish or something. That's a reference no one's gonna get. John says Box Office Mojo shows tons of info of how much money movies are ranking. They have a day-by-day record. Yeah, so
well,
we'll see. So anyway, that's our news.
Yeah. Now I know there wasn't any sketching or drawing in this session. I kind of suspected it wouldn't be, especially dealing with Mr. Kai, because that's just buck wild. I may or may not come up with sketches based on that. I have a lot of art to do, so we'll see. We were also discussing drawing the original April Oneil. Now the funny part is, should I draw original comic book April Oneil or original cartoon April Oneil?
Yeah, there's so many.
I guess the most iconic one is the original cartoon April Oneil.
Correct. Which I guess is not the original, because in the cartoon she was a reporter.
Yeah.
And the comic, she was an assistant to Baxter Stockman.
Right. Which, by the way, I've never sat down to read those original issues. I want to. Especially since I was such a huge Turtle fan. Like back in the
fan. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean those original comic book collections from first. I used to read those. They had a collected edition from In Color,
mm-hmm.
and they colored her white in there. I know they're trying to say that this like April Oneil was originally black or something, but they're reading in black and white. So
right. But we had the article for that too. But I mean, I'm sure y'all know that information already.
Yeah,
so.
she had a perm, but like a bunch of white women had perms, like Sigourney Weaver.
That was all
in
the 80s. Like.
So they thought like she was black, but she was white.
Even by their information, they try to say like one of them said at first like, "Oh, I based this sort of off my girlfriend who was like Puerto Rican or something," and I'm like,
"Yeah, she said she was like mixed or something." But even so, it was still like the comic book character.
Yes.
White, and I guess eventually,
they said
that's what it was.
Yeah, they confirmed like, "Oh, Irish descent."
Yes,
which would make sense with her last name.
Right. It is what it is, guys. It's okay. You don't have to recanonize something. We're all beautiful people, no matter what color we are. Okay. Yeah. Breen in the chat says, I actually like how they animated the new Ninja Turtle movie. It's like almost stop motion, but I can't with these tweenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I do think it's just strange that it's when it's claymation. I understand why the frame rate looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't this like animation? So they're artificially making it look slow on purpose?
I guess so.
Or jerky?
Maybe that's why it only cost them, I don't know. So, listen, y'all can't make me watch Arcane and then expect me to watch this. Like Arcane was a whole show. Each episode of that show looked better than Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem.
Like being like having jerky frame rates. That was just a byproduct of them just doing claymation. They move the arm down to take a photo. They move it down to take another photo. That's why it wasn't like a style. It was just the limitations of claymation. Like, believe me, if the creator of Gumby could like have the frame rate of like an anime, like a modern anime or something,
mm-hmm.
like a cartoon or like some Disney cartoon, he would. I know I should be talking about anime and frame rates, but I mean like a smooth one, like like a Miyazaki film or something.
Yeah. Oh, Faye's here. Faye, what's up? But you missed the whole talk we were talking about earlier about the New York riots. Well, I guess you could view that on playback. Brina said less frame rates gives interesting aesthetics. I guess. I don't know. Me personally, I just.
It makes you talk about it for sure.
That's
I don't
true.
know. I don't know if that's.
Man,
I don't know.
I lived a couple years ago when they had. Remember when they had the Devil May Cry reboot DMC, and it was sitting at 30 frames per second, and people were wilding, bro. They were like, "Why is this 30 frame rate?" which, by funny, when I played the original one, it actually didn't feel that bad to me until they remastered it for the PS4 on 60, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I see what they're saying." But yeah, Turtles getting animated at 10 frame rates per second. I don't know if that's the actual frame rate. I'm just like clowning it. John said, dude, Arcane was one of the top animated series created in the past 10 years. Story was great, dialogue wasn't cheesy, emotion, character development, just great. Right? Yeah, I agree. I still watch an episode of it from time to time. Faye said, yeah, I ignore the craziness. Like, what happened with that giveaway? Giveaway. Where the PS5s, by the way? I'm gonna hit up Kai. Yo, Kai, you still got one of those? I could use one of those. And I won't embarrass you by writing either. Like, I'll just come cordially and collect that. I'll even subscribe. Let me stop. Enrico says, I don't care one way or the other regarding the frame rate, but it is nice to see between this and the Spider-Verse is a return to hand-drawn animation. Well, I guess it's all still CGI, right? But I guess there is some like a hand-drawn look to it, though.
I guess so. Is it like, I guess it's just less, is there less people now in America, like less artists that know how to draw by hand nowadays? Or like they draw, or like to the, I should say to the degree of like Japan or like manga, or how they used to back in the day. Because I look at like comic books, like these boomers, man, these guys are a different league, bro. I'm sorry to all generations right now who big themselves up 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
These boomers kick our ass, bro. I'm sorry. Like they were like some beasts or something. They were drawing their comic books every month, no excuses, with like foregrounds, backgrounds. You know, maybe they had like some kind of they look at some drawer for some old building reference from Reader's Digest or something if they needed some help. But these guys were basically going off the dome and just drawing things in correct perspective and all this, and
right.
You know, it was ridiculous, bro. Like, and I mean, of course, our styles are different and stuff, but they still had like the mechanics to draw something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? By hand. Or like they could draw they could at least draw a Johnny Quest cartoon or something like that.
Nowadays, I don't know.
Or Disney film or something, you know. They had like animators drawing you some Lion King or some Aladdin or something, you know, like they with some slight outsourcing to some Asian countries, okay, like and minimal computer work. You know what I mean? Like the carpet ride or something. They like do some digital stuff,
right?
Not too much. Now I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know. They may give you a life drawing course for like, I don't know,
2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds, maybe like like a quarter semester or something, and then it's on to some, I don't know, 3D modeling after that. I don't know
what they're doing. Brina has an interesting comment. She said, I like it a lot. It looks cool to me, but the art direction is mad gross. Okay, so I will say this. Like, let's say it had like that painted style, right? The Ninja Turtle cartoon. But like the designs was fire. Let's say it was like totally something else.
Sure.
And they try to do something with the frame rate, like, you know, like these like kind of like you know, stop punches and stuff. It probably would have been fire. So she probably has a point on that.
Mm-hmm.
Faye says, can Hollywood stop hiring Seth Rogen for yeah,
Seth Rogen has become the new Kevin Smith that they go to for these things now. I don't know how. I think because he took over, he did Preacher.
Yeah.
And I guess he had the what they call the endorsement of the Garth Ennis, I guess, to go ahead with it. Now Garth Ennis and the Preacher team, you know, they've been wanting a project, the Preacher live action for a year, so I guess Seth Rogen was only got to make it happen. And then after that, he got The Boys, and after that, he became like, I'm the comic book king or something. Now they're giving him everything.
Yeah.
You know, they love him.
Alpha says animators nowadays are just engineers. They can't draw. They get rigged 2D symbol characters and just move the rig around. Damn.
True.
Oh, Vessel of Amala's here. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, I guess like Japan is more like action oriented, or can be, and America is more like comedy oriented. They're a bunch of like jokesters or something.
Yeah, but we have no action for the grown youth. We don't have any action for the grown youth. That's why they had to do the action in Union Square.
Right. That's why
they couldn't see like what are we? How are they supposed to be hyped? Off of Spider-Verse alone? They don't got no Thundercats. They don't got no Transformers. They don't got no G.I. Joe. They don't got Silverhawks. They don't got 8 million freaking cartoons I can listen to. So now they have to jump kick the cars like Street Fighter because they don't got anything fire going on.
Yeah.
This is my new assessment right now.
Yeah, it's a new assessment.
Well, they got video games that take 8 million years to make because everything is voiceovered and they don't have any simple. By the way, I'm not crapping on those games because I play them. You know, I wait for my DMCs and my God of Wars and my Spider-Mans and all that, but they take like a ton of time to make, and it's got like a million voice actors on it, and it's very expensive to make a game now.
Even in comic books, they had one school to teach you how to draw comic books, devoted to teaching comic books, called the Joe Kubert School.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they teach. I don't know if the school exists anymore, and I don't know if like they even teach you comics in there anymore because maybe they had to expand their artistic training because of angry parents or something.
Right.
So, and then you just have to hope that your art program will teach you something about sequential art, which it probably won't.
Right.
So the only training program to draw comic books is just doing it yourself, basically. That's why all these all these companies are just looking to Tumblr or just looking to like a webcomic guy to, like, draw comic books. Meanwhile, back in the day, they wouldn't teach it in school, but like there was enough comics going around everywhere on the spinner rack. You could just like pick it up and get basic art training and then just learn it on your own. It's a different environment,
I don't know, it's weird nowadays.
You have to cultivate the, culture of drawing in a comic book style nowadays.
It's funny.
Now it's just random.
They could take all their CG information and just like.
Yeah, now they got AI, so I guess it was not even worth it to learn. You could just stuff all the information into the computer. That's what they're doing right now. Like they're hiring people who know how to type in prompts correctly. Like there's prompt masters.
Right.
Even on Twitter, I see it. They call them AI artists. They're like AI specialists, engineers, AI engineers.
Right.
And they're priding themselves on the correct way to write the sentence that'll pop out the image, and they won't share their prompts with other people. Because that's the only thing that's keeping them from being the master to like, I don't know, junk.
Right. A Vessel. I did see the comment earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and see what's going on with that link. It's talking about the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll take a look at that and fix that up, and post that up. I'll probably post it when I fix it. I'll probably post it in the caption of a community tab picture or something, because I got stuff that I could post in the community tab. So gotta make oh, is that why Discord is trying to get us? Oh, I probably have to go do that stupid name change thing too and all of that. That's probably what's going on. Discord, why you messing with me, B?
So annoying.
I saw, by the way, before I go, I just want to say somebody did the Black April Oneil in AI in Midjourney.
Yeah.
And of course, Midjourney came up with a far more suitable design, and I'm like, yo, man, America, y'all gotta stop letting AI beat your ass. Like,
they don't want to run like some kind of experiment to see like which
design wise.
Design wise, on like what people would prefer. Like, no one wants to take a test and take 2 pictures: April Oneil from Mutant Mayhem or the April Oneil from the AI, and see which one kids prefer. They never do that. Like, one day we'll have to do that. Maybe we'll have to take that and go to the mall somewhere and, like, I don't know, show it to people and say, which one do you like better? Which one would you like to see in a movie? That'd be probably the most viral like video of all time or something.
I'll say it one more time. Y'all know how many fire designs I've seen from AI? Now, if you're an artist, you can go use those as inspiration, to be honest. Because I'm like, it's already stealing from us, so screw it. I'm not saying to go copy it out. Well, I guess you could, because it doesn't matter. But no, I'm saying to use it as loose reference. Always use stuff as loose reference.
Eventually, I don't know, we'll have to become one with the machines, like Marcus Wright from Terminator Salvation and stuff.
Right.
We'll have to merge with the machine, which I guess is the mark of the beast. I suggest don't doing that. Don't do that.
I saw a Twitter video of somebody using the chip in their hand to buy something. I was like, oh, that's cute.
The irony, we are in a generation where it's easier to create than ever before, and they give that opportunity to AI. Yeah, I know. It's just
it's ridiculous.
Oh man, yeah, it's a limited window right now. Yikes! I guess we'll have to just learn how to type stuff into the computer. I guess type in the right prompt.
I will not be doing that, but
all right. Well, anyway, guys, if you like what we do, like the video. Helps the algorithm. Helps them know we exist. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bell, subscribe to know when we come on next.
Right.
You know, we out here online, not in the streets. Not in
Union Square. We out here, just not in Union Square.
Correct. You know, check out our artwork at redcomicbook.com. We have a comic book, a 8-page comic book. Red Riding Hood is in the future kicking butt, taking names in a sci-fi reimagining of the classic fairy tale.
Correct. So go check that out, y'all, and we will see you next time. And yeah, we'll get to that link. I'll check it out tomorrow. We'll post it up here on the YouTubes. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace out.